we are officially here. Oh, and there's the conductor himself. I love that it's like just people from all of the different zones here. He doesn't share.
No, we gotta get a flight one.
I love this, a rare instance of cross scare zone interactions. All right, so Jamie, hi.
Hi.
That was insane. That was like running a gauntlet.
I've never seen so many.
And hello from Not Scary Farm. We've officially made it here. I don't know where to begin. There's two new mazes back here. There's Mary and there's the zoo. I've been hearing good things about both, but I feel like from a internet hype standpoint, the zoo wins. So we're gonna go directly to that one. And it looks like, oh man, this facade looks really cool. It's where Bloodlines was previously. And here we go, inside the zoo. We'll see if they don't allow the filming anymore, because I heard that was a rule. And that's the zoo. I wasn't sure if I'm allowed to record if they started enforcing the no recording rules. I know that's always been a rule, but they never really care, especially when, like, I go through with the camera. I just keep it moving. I catch what I catch, and that's it. But anyway, let's talk about the zoo. Really simple concept to follow. There's experiments, things have gone wrong, and now you're trying to escape. And I really think they did a great job with it, honestly. The sets were cool. There were two massive animatronics that were super impressive.
This is probably one of the most disorienting mazes I've ever been through. Lots of like twisting and winding and rooms with like things hanging, like these chains. It was a lot of fun, and I'm excited to go again.
细土不可生美，不曾叫阳光突破 this quarter. A cursed night awaits for you all. So hold your beloved ones tight and enter the fog. If you dare.
Welcome to Ghost Town and Fog Alley. Oh man, is there any scare zone better than this? I don't think I've discovered it yet. And here we are at the next maze of the night, Mary. I've been asked not to film inside the mazes, so I'm gonna follow that rule, but unfortunate that others could not behave well with the cameras inside. Kind of ruined it for the rest of us. So just getting done there, I didn't record in the maze as requested by the ushers, and I don't know, I felt like a little uneven. The setting was really cool in the beginning, and in typical Knott's fashion, all hell kind of breaks loose. But after that, some people are yelling to my left. What? All right, now that they've got that out of the way, the crazy thing to me was that it always feels like they ramp things up at the end, and it didn't feel like that happened. Things went wrong for sure. There was a gorgeous animatronic, but it was kind of like not lit at all, so you couldn't really see it. And there weren't really too many scares towards the end. I noticed there was like a black hallway or something where everybody kind of was getting slowed down, and so things would back up, and so that affected the pace of the house or the maze. And then it kind of just ended. I thought we were going to see more Mary, and I've heard that she's connected to the Green Witch, but I couldn't really make that out throughout the story of the house or maze.
It was a weird one. I definitely have to do it again. If you asked me what was happening in the maze, I couldn't tell you, but it was fun, and a lot of the sets felt like you were in a
And next up is Widows, a house that I was such a big fan of last year. There was more lighting at the like final two rooms than I remember. And like the walls, I remember seeing more like weird, webby, goopy walls too. But there was, maybe with the more light, I remember not seeing a scare actor costume with like that was almost like a full spider, and that was really cool. But it was light on scare actors in the beginning as well. Overall though, still a lot of fun. Those environments are great, and kind of the story and through line of how it just gets worse and worse, and you're going through this until ultimately you meet that spider queen lady, like, is really solid and a lot of fun.
I think it's one of the strongest mazes that Knott's has made in a while. It's a lot of fun. I enjoy it.
And now for the last of this Ghost Rider area maze, 8 Fingers 9. I had such a great experience through there. That was such, like, the people who were playing the Boogeyman were absolutely killing their roles. Like, even the ones at the end, the ones in the bedrooms, the one that comes under the bed, awesome jobs. But it felt so much better than last year, and I can't quite put my finger on what changed.
Yeah, they definitely have done some upgrades to the house since last year. There are portions that I don't even remember, so I'm not sure if those are new. But this year definitely felt more exciting and oh, really?
Oh, it gets super crazy over this way. I forgot. They got some sort of magic show going on at the Birdcage Theater. And then Origins and Grimoire are down straight ahead. I think Grimoire, this is its last year. I don't know if we're going to get a chance to go through that tonight, though. Ooh, is that like a vulture? There's always so many cool critters. Like, this year has the most insects I've ever seen. I'm hoping to see some more. We've seen the roach so far. But there's like, we saw the fly. But there's also this centipede wandering around that looks really cool. I don't know where they are. Oh God, it's terrifying. They're so cool. So unfortunately that loop was kind of light on scare actors. But anyway, here's this cool train. So that's here, but unfortunately the conductor isn't hanging out here yet. But it's still really cool. It also, they pump in so much fog at this event. It's just unlike anything else. Now that we've explored Ghost Town a little bit, before we head to Origins, we're going to circle around through the Goring 20s, which looks a little darker than I remember it. I feel like this zone is usually pretty theatrical. Oh man. Well, the only green I'm seeing is from the bumper cars now, which is interesting.
What, is it not working? Show me the way.
Oh, they're using the lanterns there.
What?
Ooh. Hi. Ooh, and over here is the Room 13 entrance, which that backs up pretty hard. Ooh. They're just getting on set. It certainly is a crowded Saturday night. Wow. That's a lot of people. I wonder if they still do the show moment here. I don't know. There's like no set schedule or anything. Things just sort of happen. All right, band just kicked it off. Let's see what kind of energy this brings to the zone, because the energy was sort of flat beforehand. Looks like there is a tiger crawl. All right, can confirm the band really changed the vibe here, and for the better. Thank goodness. That was amazing. I'm so happy that they did the tiger crawl.
Oh, me too.
Oh my God.
We were about to be doomed without it.
And next up, wait, those are different, but we're gonna head into Carnival. They changed that up. I remember that used to be very bright, so It's cool to see that they've made some changes there. It gets crazy though on Saturdays, so we're gonna see them, but there's just a lot going on tonight. Oh my goodness, these clowns. I see a hockey clown? There's just a clown of every type, a clown for every season here. Oh, there goes hang time. Oh my goodness. It is hilarious though. I think at one point each season they let the clowns ride it in character. Oh man, and there's a huge backup in front of it.
90 minutes.
What did the wait time say?
90 minutes.
Who is coming here and just doing rides? That's wild. I could not imagine spending 90 minutes waiting for hang time during Not Scary Farm. Oh, there's a boxer clown this year? Every year there's a bunch of different homies here. Uh-oh. Oh, and there's a Lala Oopsie, something like that. I don't know, a true gremlin. So we spent a few minutes through Carnival. It's just so people-y right now. It doesn't give you an accurate representation of like how crazy these clowns are and stuff. They're just kind of like in the mix. And so I think it kind of limits what they're able to do. Kind of stinks, but we're gonna keep moving the vlog forward. When I say tonight is people-y, this is what I mean. Cinema Slasher is currently at a 135-minute wait. It is an absolutely insane Saturday at Not Scary Farm. All right, next scare zone to explore. You ready for the Forsaken Lake, Jamie?
Yes.
This one, I don't think we're gonna hit the processional, which is their show moment. It happens at 9 and 11, but this place is known for just having tons and tons of fog. Like more fog than anyone has ever seen. You thought Ghost Town was bad. Forsaken Lake somehow is worse. Ooh, look at that. You are such a scare actor magnet. Oh, just a couple out for a stroll. Can't even see what happened behind me there.
Shrouded in the fog.
I know. Uh-oh.
Where are you going?
Uh-oh, I don't know what's happening or where to put the camera. There's too much happening. Oh, here goes another. It's kind of hard. It's darker than it is on the video. So we're just picking out where the scare actors are, doing our best. Oh my gosh, some of them are just crazy. Oh. All right, so that, I guess everything out there is like, that's one entrance over there. There's another entrance over there, but most of the scare actors were all up in that area. Man, there's a lot of people, but we're gonna go back through that way where all the scare actors were in the hopes of getting some better scares on camera. Just with so many people, there's less room for them to do stuff. Ooh. Wanna see if she gets them. Nope. The fan scares are so cool. Oh. Jeez. They are so aggressive in here. Love it though. Every once in a while you can see some of the flint from the sliders. It just looks so cool. Alright, I think that about does it for the Forsaken Lake, but man, what a cool scare zone, especially that like gauntlet of fog up there between here and Fiesta Village. Ooh, it's a night. Oh. We are officially heading into the gauntlet. Oh man. This one, I wonder have they changed much, or is it just like dark and dreary with minimal props like last year? They do a slider show in here at 10 p.m. Really fun, worth checking out. You can see guys like this. Oh. Ooh, and this one. She's amazing. Yes. So amazing. Oh, I think they should adjust this. Well, I guess that's how you protect the queen, right there. Oh. Ooh. That hurt.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh my goodness. It's all like the mystics and stuff. So that was a fun little saunter through the gauntlet. And since we're right here at Chilling Chambers, I think we're gonna go in and check out this year's edition. I heard there's like narration added back in since they couldn't use Seymour's anymore. So that'll be worth checking out. Jamie was asking me why the line was back here. It's because it's 75 minutes, Jamie.
Wow. That is chilly.
The entrance for the fast lanes that I talked Knots into giving me are somewhere up here. That's the entrance, and like you can see the facade and stuff. When I was saying it was people-y tonight, this is still the queue. This is still the queue, and here continues the queue. Oh my goodness. And here we are, Chilling Chambers, my goodness. So Chilling Chambers was a little weird just because it was so crowded. We got through it kind of slowly, and I think that threw off the pace of it. I do like that there was some kind of narration, although I don't know what character that was. Have you seen him in like Knots stuff beforehand? Some sort of red cloaked dude. No idea who that was, but he's got a new collection, I guess. He's taken over for Seymour. But otherwise, there was a couple really good rooms, and it was interesting for me, who hasn't come to this event too often, seeing and recognizing some of the mazes that were on the gravestones. Jamie pointed them out. I was hoping to see something that maybe I recognized that had been retired, like the depths, perhaps, because I would love an excuse to see the that shark scare actor, but alas, he was not there.
I think our pacing was awful, but one thing I always do look forward to at Chilling Chambers is seeing the new headstones added at the end. So we got to see the 2 new ones from last year, so I always like that.
And you got to see the bunny.
I got to see the bunny, which, you know, he's great.
Journey into the great beyond. Stand right up, dear friend.
So I got super lucky. Ahead of me was not just Jamie here, but also Gabe of the theme park duo, and we got Mr. Hauntblography himself. Hey,
Whatever.
photoblography. All right, sorry, you say it then.
Haunt photoblography.
There it is. How do you guys feel about Mesmer? Like it's going away after this?
And I'm gonna miss it personally. I think it's one of those mazes that you can kind of consider as like almost art.
I love the audio that kind of plays through and the storytelling. I do feel like it's kind of has run short of its momentum over in the past few years. Even this year, it does feel a little bit listless. There's like not as many, you know, characters in the rooms as it could be, especially for kind of its last year. So I think, you know, it's not a good or bad thing. It's just everything runs its course.
It's its time. Honestly, I always have been a fan of that one. I felt like last year might have been the strongest year for the ones that I've been experiencing.
I've always had mixed feelings about this maze, but I will say it is a very unique concept, and I do give it credit for that, and I am gonna kind of miss it. You know, I feel like it really fits well with Carnival.
And it's now time for the last run of the night, Cinema Slasher. I hope I see Stubby. And that's a wrap for Not Scary Farm. Number 1, Cinema Slasher is still my favorite maze at this park. They really outdid themselves with the design and the layout and the introduction of Stabby, of course.
Amazing. I mean, it's such a good concept, and the idea of like going through each theater into the movie is great. I love it. Stabby, we love Stabby.
I think that the 2 new mazes are really strong. I'm still iffy about the direction of Goring 20s when there's not a band playing. That kind of concerned me a little. But otherwise, I felt like the Gauntlet had a lot more energy this year. I can't place my finger on what changed exactly, because it wasn't like it was brighter or something, but also I saw crowd control wise, it was a little better, especially when you were entering from like the front of the park, and I think that helped. But otherwise, great to be in Ghost Town, great to be in that mess of fog over there, and all of the new characters here. I know there was a lot of shuffling of the scare actors all around, so to all the people that make this event possible, thanks for kicking so much butt.
This event is amazing. It was my first haunt that I ever went to, so it's cool to have seen it evolve over the years. And the minute I'm in Ghost Town, I just feel completely energized, and I just love it so much. So, yeah.
All right, all that being said, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time, and I hope you go make your own adventure. Bye.